Scorpios, this is going to be a reading for November 28th to the 30th. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to start with some healing mantra energy from this deck, see what messages that come through from your spirit guides, and then we're going to go ahead and do a spread. Now, this spread is a little bit different than how I usually do it if you watch my 48-hour forecast all the time, because I wanted to produce more of a proactive spread to kind of identify things that we could kind of do to shift whatever energy we're not pleased with. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now, actually, I'm going to burn my sage after I pull this card because I feel led to pull a card now. So what is the healing mantra message for my Scorpios, bringing positive energy forward? What's the message for you? So we have embodying my soul. It says, I have a right to be excited. Okay. So with this energy, there's definitely a need for you guys. Okay. Beyond the message that's on this card, Spirit is saying what you feel yourself naturally being called to do or naturally drawn to during this time frame. It has a lot to do with a higher purpose that may be connected to your future, like 2022. So if you feel inspired to, ask for a raise, ask for a promotion, leave your job altogether, move to another state, whatever you feel inspired to do, this has a lot to do with the theme that's going to be popping up in 2022. That was a message I had to get out. Another thing I'm seeing with this energy, things that are, Spirit is saying, things that are in alignment with you, you don't have to worry or question. So if you're constantly in a space of questioning someone's motives, questioning their feelings for you, questioning if something's right for you, there's a need for you to kind of maybe regroup, reflect a little bit on whether or not it is for you. Okay, Spirit will never put you in a space of questioning what's for you. Okay, you may go through a space of confusion when it comes to, your personal energy, but never questioning what you're being led to do. Let me pull these cards and let me actually burn some sage too. I meant to cleanse the energy before we even started. Spirit is saying also, because there's a reason why I felt led to even burn sage during your reading. Some of you have not done a cleanse, like a good cleanse, in a minute. This could be a spiritual bath. You may sage often, but saging is not enough. Spirit is saying saging is not enough, honey. Okay, get you a spiritual bath going. Get your herbs together. Make sure you're taking care of that, especially if you've noticed that your energy has been extremely drained recently. There may be a reason for that, and that's because, bam, you have not been doing your spiritual baths. But let's go ahead and get into it. Present energy, I have the Death card, so how nice of you to show up in your own reading. Hi, Scorpios. With the Death card here, this is you going through personal transformation, and this has been taking place since your birthday. I've been sensing that energy around you for a minute. If you've been here for a minute, and I keep flicking this lighter and it's out. If you've been here for a minute, you know that I've been talking about transformation that's been around you for a while now, ever since your birthday. I think even a little bit before your birthday, but still going through the process of metamorphosis, yes. And with this Death card, I'm not even sensing the energy of negativity. This feels more so like you making personal changes in your life because you feel led to. This isn't even Spirit forcing you to at this point. This feels like more so innate movements that you're making, whether this is changing the feng shui of like the way your house is set up, or, your room, or this could be like changing your routine, changing your outlook on things. It's like personal decisions that you're deciding to make that's being shown in this Death card. Okay. A lot of you are also processing the ending of certain connections and more so like going through the process of really releasing the emotion connected to those said situations. Now, overall energy here, or overall theme with the Eight of Swords, this is overcoming mental constraint. This is feeling like you're helpless when you're not helpless at all. When spirit is trying to give you the clarity that you're looking for, it's all around you, engulfed in clarity. But of course, this woman is always depicted as somebody with blindfolds over their eyes. So this could be just needing to pull the blindfolds off and see the truth that's all around you, whether this is self-deceit or again the belief that you're stuck in a certain way, or you're stuck in particular situations, and as if there's no way you can help yourself, when that's not true. Another thing with this Eight of Swords, some of you feel like you're in like some sort of mental prison by being in some sort of marriage, relationship, roommate situation. It's like you feel like you're in a mental prison because you feel like you can't express what's bothering you about the relationship because your person may not understand where you're coming from. Now, what I see for what's hidden below the surface, I have the Queen of Swords. So, this is personal clarity being reached. This could be influencing a lot of your decisions that you make during this time frame. You could be really wanting to step your game up when it comes to moving into December, or just overall moving into the new year. And of course, that eclipse energy, we got to talk about it. Okay. This could be triggering a lot of like personal realizations that I think a lot of you already came to, but you may have taken some time to really like strategize or really like see things for its entirety. This may be something that you're just now kind of stepping into. Another thing I'm seeing is like the want to communicate. Like what I'm hearing is spirit is saying that you and another person are communicating with each other like on a mental plane. Like you guys think about each other, manifest each other via your thoughts. And that's why you guys may get back in contact with each other often. Now, the advice for you, if I can get the card, I have the Prince of Dis. Okay, so advice for you, there's a need for you to understand how strategy, patience, and also determination all correlate with getting somewhere in terms of career. This feels like very much Saturn energy because Saturn teaches us how to build discipline, understanding that yes, we might not get things right on the first try. We might not get things right within the first year of owning a business, or, our spiritual journey, whatever it may be, whatever you're trying to build within your life. You're not going to get everything 100% perfect, but the more you try, the more you put that effort forth, the more that you're disciplined and you realize the faults and the mistakes that you've made, then that's when you start to master that energy. So with this Prince of Dis, Spirit is saying, strive for a level of mastery by understanding that your experiences bring you closer to a level of mastery. They don't take away from your ability to succeed. I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say with that. Well, that was very clear. If you don't get what I'm saying, then it went over your head. That was a gem. But, and then also when it comes to health, if you're like on a health journey, this is taking your time. Some of you are like trying to rush into a health journey, like full-fledged, without taking in consideration of how it takes real discipline to step into a complete like vegan or pescatarian lifestyle, or just a healthier lifestyle. So really pace yourself, especially I'm also hearing for my people who are like struggling with substance abuse, excuse me. It's a gradual thing, not an instantaneous thing. Now, possible challenge, I do have the Princess of Discs. So this could be a earth sign specifically, or regardless of the zodiac sign, this could be you having somebody in your energy who's very childish. Like they handle things from a very childish perspective way. Okay, I'm seeing like some of you have a family member who's really irresponsible with money, and for some reason it keeps falling back on you. You may live with this family member and it's like they're late with rent, or like they mishandle the rent, or they do things that are just, for some reason it just falls back on you in some way. Or like a family member who asks for money. Again, this could be an earth sign, really any zodiac sign, but this is somebody who may be doing this. Also, there could be a friends with benefits situation that's starting to get confusing either on your end or this person's end. Somebody is catching feelings and it wasn't meant to happen this way. Okay, and some of you are tired of like some childish antics that a long-term partner may be putting you through. It's like whenever they get agitated or aggravated, they start acting like just really brash. Like they just start saying whatever they want to say, or like sometimes they can act a little jealous or possessive. I will be honest, but what's ahead? Prince of Wands is showing up here. I see you guys charging ahead and having the energy to get a lot of things done towards the end of this time frame. Like I said, December, that Sagittarius energy is coming through, and that's so funny how we're leaving off with the Prince of Wands because we're tapping into that Sagittarius season energy, and then I do believe we're having some sort of like lunar eclipse in Sagittarius. So we had to bring astrology in there, but interesting energy. This is you guys charging ahead, you guys feeling upbeat, happy. Make sure you don't get easy burnout by overworking yourself. Okay, pace yourself. When you find yourself having more energy, feeling more upbeat, that's when you really want to tap into like your creative endeavors, and keeping that fire burning by like fueling your inner child as well, making sure you're not just all work and no play as well. All right. A lot of sexual energy too around this card as well. A lot of sexual energy between you and a fling, I'm hearing for some of you. And then for others of you, this may be like makeup, break up to make up sex with a partner. I do see that as well. But this is what I see. I hope you took something from this reading. If you enjoyed, thumbs it up, subscribe, and I'll see you later.